Hello everyone, today we have new video review and this time we're gonna check fresh release from Modelcollect. And as usual, don't forget to check detailed photos of this kit here. In the video description below there should be links, so just click it and read full review article with this 1/72 scale tank. As you can see, this time it copies World War II E-50 medium Panzer with 128mm FLAK gun. As you can see, it's quite unusual combo, and I guess some modelers already performed it in 35 scale, but now we have a chance to replicate it in 1/72. Box here is quite typical. Here you can see comparison with my hand, it's not that big. And now let's open it. It's a top opening box, and here's what we have inside. So let's start from those hull parts, which are copying. Here you can see the top hull part. And as you can see, the engine panel is molded separately. Here we have the mud guards for the front side, and as you can see, front hatches are molded together with this part. Then we have lower hull part. This one is typical for E-50 kits. Separate armor wall for the rear, also separate suspension elements, so all those parts will have to go on this element. Next we have one plastic bag with several plastic sprues inside, so I need a second to open it. And let's start from the top. Here we have the frame with engine parts. Even though this is a 1/72 scale kit, we have here engine out of the box. Some 35 scale kits can't offer the same issue, the same feature, let's say. Next we have two absolutely identical frames. I will show you only one. Why? Because these are suspension parts. Here we have road wheels, drive sprockets are here, idlers are here, and some separate external elements as well. For example, here you can see exhaust and exhaust cover. Everything is molded nicely, but you have to be careful with some parts. For example, here you can see attachment points for the drive sprockets. They're placed right between the teeth, and of course you will have to carefully cut through between them, because otherwise you might damage these tiny items. Next we have another pair of similar sprues. Again, I'm showing you only one. Why? Because those are plastic tracks. Obviously they are better than vinyl tracks, as I say usually in other video reviews as well. They should be easier to paint and weather, so it's a definite advantage for this kit, and I'm happy to see it included into this model. Next we have small frame. This one is dedicated to counterbalance, which won't be needed into this project, and also rear armor wall, which is molded together with rear mud guards. And last sprue out of this plastic bag is dedicated to external elements. We have side skirts, we have engine bay panel, also towing cables here, some tanks, fuel tanks, and also some tools here. Next we have small plastic bag with sprues for the FLAK gun. As you can see, now we have a new type of packaging. It's a bit more sturdy plastic bag, but it's sealed. It's not resealable as before, and that's quite a questionable improvement over what we saw before. So what we have here, first, this one is a narrow sprue with some minor elements for external detailing. As you can see, molding quality is on the same level, so no surprise here. Next we have parts for the main gun. Note that it should be main barrel should be assembled out of two halves. The same can be said about the internal segment. And by the way, there are no position pins inside, so you have to be careful while aligning these parts together, because otherwise it might be tricky to get them to be as one, let's say. And of course you will have to avoid seams while combining these barrel halves together once again. Here we have parts for the stand. Note that two legs are molded integrally and two will have to be attached separately. And again, overall quality is quite nice. And I don't see any flash on the parts as well. Sorry. And here we can see another plastic sprue. This one is dedicated to external elements. And again, nice molding quality, but be careful with thin parts like this one. Here we have small decal sheet and small PE thread. These are typical for German panzers from Modelcollect, so no surprise here. And last but not the least is this small assembly manual, which is printed in form of this nice brochure, short history note on the first page. Then we have parts map. Assembly process starts from the main gun. We continue into the gun platform. And of course in the end we have several marking options which are made together with AmmoMig. So that's all for this video review. I hope you enjoyed it, and as usual, don't forget to leave your opinion here in the video description below. And if you like this video, if you would like to see more video reviews like this, just press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will see you in the next video review. Bye!